Thank you for joining us for the latest episode of One Play Classic. And we've seen tremendous action in our coverage of grassroots, school, national and international sport, and we applaud the athletes for their commitment. Now, this featured match is a perfect example of the entertainment on offer, so let's not waste any more time and get straight into the action. Very good evening from the Singapore National Stadium for the Women's Challenge Cup Final 2019, and today we will see Tanjong Pagar United take on Still Aerion Football Club, and the VIPs just going through the handshakes before the teams go through their own handshakes, and then of course do battle on the pitch here in a wonderful setting. It is of course the Singapore National Stadium that just a few days ago saw the Singapore men's national team take on Uzbekistan, but today it is all about the women's game here in Singapore and our own version of the FA Cup final for women's football, and a bit of a surprise package with Tanjong Pagar United and Still Aerion, two teams in the Women's National League, which comes from the second tier of women's football here. So no team from the Women's Premier League, the first tier of Singapore football, and of course the champions Warriors FC not part of this finale, which is a surprise. Tanjong Pagar United, of course, making sure of their absence in this final. We'll get to that a little later on. Tanjong Pagar United in their traditional red strip, while Still Aerion are in their blue. The referee for today is Abirami Naidu. She is the women in the middle, assisted by Shifa Hanani and Siti Radia, the fourth official Rohaida Nasir. All right, let's have a look at the lineups, beginning with Tanjong Pagar United, and this is the lineup set out by Sama Wira Basri. National team goalkeeper Beatrice Tan starts in goal. They will go 4-4-2, the back four consisting of Nurul Fatin, Imai Nagomi, Fatin Akila and Sharda Parshin. Four in midfield, Nadra Akila, Manawi Fukuzawa, the other national team player Noor Farhana, and Denise Chua will play at right wing. Up front, Yuki Mondan, and the captain, number 10, Nuraya Noor. For Still Aerion FC, they started in goal with Pamela Kong. They will go 4-1-4-1. Noor Shazwani and Sharon Tan will play fullbacks. Malavika Hemant and Mira Ruzana are the two centre backs. The holding midfielder, number 14, Noor Liana. And for across midfield, Stephanie Dominguez on the right, Chris Yip Ao on the left, and the two in midfield in the centre, Angeline Chua and Noor Izzati. And up front, tasked with scoring the goals, is Sarah Sitbon. These two teams did meet earlier on in the league, in the Women's National League, and it was a whitewash. Tanjong Pagar United coming out 4-0 winners over Still Aerion. And so they go through the final team talk on their end. Nice to see some relaxed faces, and here is Tanjong Pagar United, and they mean business. Noraya Noor with rousing words and a big cheer. Great to capture that on camera as they look forward to get underway here in this Women's Challenge Cup final of 2019. Reminder that Tanjong Pagar United are in the red, Still Aerion in the blue. Tanjong Pagar to kick off. They will attack from left to right. And there is Samawira Basri and Jeffrey Tam helping out as physio. So just about ready to go here at the Singapore National Stadium for the big finale here in Singapore women's football. The Women's Challenge Cup final of 2019, and Tanjong Pagar United kicking off, and an early touch for Nurul Fatin. Well, first to the ball was Manawi Fukuzawa. That was a late challenge on her. They get the free kick here, Tanjong Pagar. And I'm sure Still Aerion will want to keep it tight. It's a late challenge by Noor Izzati. And good sized crowd here at the Singapore National Stadium. And fans streaming in late, of course, on this Friday evening. That's a poor pass. And miscommunication for Tanjong Pagar United, and that will go out for a throw to still Aerion. The fans coming in, and nice to start your weekend, isn't it? With a nice final here at the home of Singapore football, the Singapore National Stadium. There's a flick on there by Norizati. Held up well by Sarah Sitbon. And Noor Shazwani will see that one out for a throw-in to still Aerion. And here's the throw by Shazwani. Winning that aerial duel was Manawi Fukuzawa, the Japanese midfielder. A good hold-up play by Noor Liana, and she will be so important today as the link between the team's defense and midfield. And she'll be tracking the runs, of course, of Yuki Mondan and Noraya Noor. And already they're looking to make an early change here at Tanjong Pagar United, barely 2 minutes into the match. And Alyssa Diana Yazrin is going to come on. Oh, very, very strange. Barely 2 minutes played here, and they're going to make a change here at Tanjong Pagar United. And I can only assume it is down to an injury. And that's hard luck for Sharda Parshin, and her final is over. I'm not sure what happened there. And there's applause ringing around the National Stadium, but she'll be devastated. Well, and it has been a rejig as well in the way they set up here at Tanjong Pagar as they attack down the right. Denise Chua was the player with interest there, but couldn't get a cross in. Well, Nurul Fatin has come to right back. And Alyssa Diana has gone to left back. And here is the first touch for the substitutes. Noliana with the clearance. Here is number 17, Stephanie Dominguez. And trying to set up an attack here for Sitbon. Attacking down the left now. One ball still in play. The clearance comes in by Sharon Tan. Here's Chris Yip-Ao, and they try to give and go here. Here's Chris, who has the pace. And driving forward here, Chris Yip-Ao cuts in onto a right foot. Still on the attack, but it's good covering. And that's fantastic defending by Tanjong Pagar United. You know, it's Manawi Fukuzawa reading the danger there. And coming to the aid of her side. Smelt the danger. Well, giving the ball away cheaply, and they can't get out of their own half from their own goal kick here. And a chance for still Aerion, who have started this game really, really brightly. And just a reminder, earlier in the season, still Aerion lost by 4-0 against Tanjong Pagar United. But they have started the much brighter of the two teams. Oh, captain player. And well done by Denise Chua, looking for the option, but cut out by Mira Ruzana. Oh, battling away in midfield is Manawi Fukuzawa. Tanjong Pagar on the attack, and a strike coming in, but that's easy enough for Pamela Kong. But first shot in anger coming in by Tanjong Pagar United. And first shot of the game after 5 minutes. Nice turn there by number 20, Angeline Chua, the captain for still Aerion. Down the left with 2 to take on. Is that a free kick? Oh, she does well to win the free kick there. Good work in the end by Noor Farhana. And taking on two players. Just nudge there with the hand. My Angeline Chua, that's not allowed. And a good call by referee Abhirami Naidu. And now an opportunity from this set piece. Swung in. Good handling by Pamela Kong. It was an awkward one. That will count as a shot on target. Miscommunication at the back end with two up front for Tanjong Pagar United. They have that extra man to aim for, extra woman to aim for up front. Ball coming in. It's a good one. Well, evades everyone, but still kept in play here by Nadra Akila. Center looking for Yuki Monden, but cleared. And they've grown into this. Tanjong Pagar United. Here's Nadra. Again, skipping past her opponent. Still with Nadra. That just ricochets off her. That's unlucky. Was doing her very best to just force her way through, but in the end, ricochets off her and goes up for a goal kick to still Aerion. They look to play out from the back. That's confident play. Well, that's given away though. The press from Tanjong Pagar United. Yuki Monden. Here's Monden. Well, lays it off. Ambitious strike, which might turn into a pass. The flag is up. That was a shot that didn't have the pace to trouble the goalkeeper. Almost turned into a great assist. Well, keeper will come out here in Beatrice Tan. Plays it out here to Imai Nagomi. He's taken a chance there and can't do that in defense. It's good pressing in the end by Chris Yipol. Tanjong Pagar United, their journey to the final has seen them not concede a single goal in the Women's Challenge Cup. They scored 10, conceded none in the group stage. It finished 0-0 in the semi-final against Home United, which they eventually came away as winners on penalties by 4 pens to 1. And that's why they're in the final, have yet to concede. Still Aerion, as we see this throw-in by Noor Shazwani. They've won all the games in the Women's Challenge Cup. Looking for the foul, not getting it, is Sarah Sitbon. Denise Chua, here's number 10, Noraya Noor. It's a great turn by Mira Rosana. That's a centre back with a little drag back in midfield. Here's Pamela Kong. As I mentioned, Warriors FC, the champions of the Women's National League, are part of this final, and they lost in the group stage to Tanjong Pagar United. That's a good ball down the line, and that's something here for Noor Farhana to chase. Just held back by Sharon Tan. Patient build up. Once again, Noor Farhana. A ball into the area, it takes a deflection. Goalkeeper comes out, flag didn't go up. It's a late run into the box there. And they always have two players up front during the attacks. And Samawira Basri, known for his silky skills as a footballer, going for it. Strong challenge. That's good defending by Imai Nagomi. Free kick given away by Noor Liana. And Tanjong Pagar growing into this. Still Aerion looking for the counters. Well, as I said, good number crowd here at the Singapore National Stadium. And support for women's football. And here is that earlier effort. Did take a touch by Monden all the way in. Denise Chua coming in from the back, but no flag. Oh, tries a little layoff there, Sarah Sitbon. Well won by the team in red. That's a nice pass from the outside of the foot. Can they keep this in? That's good defending in the end by Malavika Hemanth. Almost crashing into the advertising boarding, so she did. Managed to keep a balance there, but it was good play by Nadra Akila. She's looked dangerous down the left. There's the corner coming in by the captain, Noraya Noor. There are 5 players in the area. Looking at the near post. A little fall here to Fatin. Oh, very, very deep is Sharon Tan. Did the business though. And they're knocking on the door, and they're knocking hard here, Tanjong Pagar United. 11 minutes played. They've recovered from that early setback, which saw Alyssa Diana come on for Shara Parshin, who only lasted 2 minutes in this final, coming off with what looked to be a muscle injury. There's Mira Rosana, and the thing about still Aerion is they're confident to play out from the back. That's very nice to see. Coming deep is Angeline Chua. She can't lose it there. She does well to keep possession to Norliana. Out to the right to Sharon Tan. There's good build-up play from left to right, although that pass goes out of play. And Dominguez not able to keep that in. And there is James Haggerty, the head coach of still Aerion. Oh, that's good play and good reading of the game. A strike comes in, and Pamela Kong gets a full weight behind that, and it's a comfortable save in the end. Struggling to get out of their own half at the moment here, still Aerion. Tanjong Pagar United pressing high and pressing really, really well. Well, here's the early opportunity. Sloppy play midfield. Good reading of the game. Strike comes in. Not easy enough for Pamela Kong. And now they're on attack once again. Back to live action. There's a throw by Nurul Fatin. London's ball cut out by Liana, although she scored on the ball. Another strike coming in. And Manawi Fukuzawa with a second strike in as many minutes. Again, Tanjong Pagar United winning it high up the pitch. And really putting on the pressure here. No free kick, says referee Abirami Naidu. But Sarah Sitbon, the striker for still Aerion, cutting a very isolated figure up front. Hasn't got the service that she will require in getting the goals for still Aerion. And well, tried to keep it in play there. Alyssa Diana. In the end, it goes out for still Aerion throw. Watching live coverage of the Women's Challenge Cup Final 2019 live on One Play Sports. Our first dip into women's football here. I'm very proud to bring you live coverage of this women's final. Noraya Noor, who's dropped very, very deep. Yuki Mwanden, the target play up front. The target woman. And just sharper to the ball. Winning second balls here. Tanjong Pagar United. It's a loose pass. And still in play. And Malavika Hemanth will deal with this. a good turn to escape the pressure put on her. Again, it's a player in red, first to the ball. And finally, they get on the ball, and a nice ball out here to Noor Shazwani. Has some space ahead of her. Oh, that's a decent ball, in all fairness. Just needed Chris Yip or Sarah Sidbon to read that, and they might have been true on goal. In the end, it's comfortable for Beatrice Tan. Angeline Chua with a touch on that. Picked up here by Malavika. Here is Norliana. Just clip there. Nur Farhana. Tanjong Pagar United with the free kick. Well, they're looking to go long. Well defended here. A touch for Chris Yip. Nice dummy by Sidbon. Oh, and the ball was on for Angeline Chua. It's good defending. Good understanding between these players for still Aerion. And Sarah Sidbon showing a class and vision with that dummy. Reading the danger well is Fatin Akila with the clearance. Alyssa Diana will keep this in play. Very much a right-footed player playing on the left. Alyssa Diana. That's a good ball out wide. Fantastic vision to release Denise Chua. Has Mondon in attendance. Was looking to play in Mondon. Also outnumbered, and still Aerion. Even in attack, they will not commit the defenders forward. Nur Fatin with the throw. Farhana, back to Fatin. Sidbon putting on the pressure, but Tanjong Pagar United handled this well, and out wide here to Nadra Akila. There's options in the area. She went for goal, and Pamela Kong once again equal to the effort. And she looks to be the likeliest source of goals. Nadra Akila down the left for Tanjong Pagar. And here we go, down the left. Oh, it's looking to get it on her right foot, shape the body awkwardly. And so the left winger and the left back for Tanjong Pagar United, very much players comfortable on their right foot. Perhaps something for the still Aerion defenders to target when defending. Is Noor Shazwani. And a sharper, aren't they? Tanjong Pagar United look well up for this. Here's Farhana. It's a good block and good defending. Coming in by Noor Shazwani. There is Noor Farhana. Put down here as a central midfielder, but finds herself out on the wings. Given freedom to roam around. Noor Fatin looking for options. Here's a throw. Nicely held up by Mondon. Clearance, half cleared. It falls to a player in red. There's a free kick on Manawi Fukuzawa. And a good set piece opportunity. An inviting position, of course, for a strike on goal. Fukuzawa just getting caught there by Norizati. Was a clumsy challenge. No arguments there by the team in blue. 3 players in the wall. Will she go for goal from here? She does. Nur Farhana. That ball only troubling the ball pickers at the back of the goalpost. No wasted opportunity. 21 minutes gone. Still 0-0 in this Women's Challenge Cup final. Credit to still Aerion. They have a philosophy, and that's to play out from the back. Advantage being played by the referee. Another strike on goal. A better one by Nur Farhana. Another save by Pamela Kong, and she's been kept busy in this first part of the first half. Sitbon holds the ball up well. That's a free player down the right if she can keep her head up. Well, so disappointing for Stephanie Dominguez, who was crying out for the pass and just didn't keep her head up there, Norizati. And they get away with it, Tanjong Pagar United. Good line in the end to catch still Aerion offside. It's a handball surely by Noor Shazwani. I wasn't expecting that. Another set piece opportunity, and this time Noraya Noor will take charge of this after seeing the earlier effort from Nur Farhana. Not trouble the goalkeeper. Will she go for goal? 3 players again in the ball. Oh, she has the option of going for goal or finding the 3 players in the area. Here is Noraya Noor, the captain. It's a dangerous one. Looking for the far post, but Pamela Kong once again to the rescue, and she's done well, and perhaps the woman of the match so far for still Aerion. It was one of those where could be half shot, half cross. Good work here by Chris Yip-Oh. But again, Manawi Fukuzawa with an important interception. Noraya looking for the run of Nadra. Strike coming in from distance by Alyssa Diana. Won't trouble Kong in goal. A good header by Denise Chua, who's dropped very, very deep in a defensive position. Sitbon. Again, Dominguez, the option on the right. Hasn't been found. She does well to win it back for her team. She must be wondering what she's done not to be found by her teammates when in possession. Interesting ball. They're putting on the pressure here. It's a foot race and no chance is taken by Malavika. And there is Samawira Bastri. That'll be a great year if you can complete a double. Champions, of course, of the Women's National League, promoted to the Women's Premier League. And if they win this, oh, it'll be a great 2019 for them. Nice turn. It's a good cross, just no one there anticipating the ball in. There's been a feature of the game for still Aerion, playing out from the back. Shazwani. They're pressing really, really high here, Tanjong Pagar United. And that will go out for a throw to the team in red. Of course, it is a huge match, but even made much bigger by playing at the National Stadium in front of friends and family, and of course being live streamed as well. Here's a chance to break, and again Dominguez crying out for the ball. It's a good touch on. Here is Beatrice Tan. The ball looking for Fukuzawa. Well read. Long ball looking for Chris Yip-Oh. He's hacked away, and that clearance turning out to be a very, very good ball indeed for Yuki Monden. That's cleared. They've held strong at the back here still, Aerion. They might have not had a joy up front, but the back four has stayed solid, and to be fair to Tanjong Pagar United, they have trouble Pamela Kong, but most of the strikes coming from distance. Again, that back four, look how straight they are, being well drilled by James Haggerty. Mira. And Kong with a touch. Played out once again. Malavika. Tan down the right. Was well intercepted by Farhana. Yeah, midfield duo of Farhana and Manawi Fukuzawa have edged the midfield battle against the likes of Angeline Chua and Norizati. And the brings trust of still Aerion. Having a little discussion on how to break through against Tanjong Pagar United. It's a loose pass, and Monden. Well, with a ball down the wing, Denise Chua does well to keep it in play. And can she win a corner? I think she got a cross in. Well, just ran out of steam in the end there, Denise Chua. Tan has to be careful. Got a press put on by Monden. Pamela Kong sliding in. Has to be so careful there, Pamela Kong. On the attack once again. That's cut out, and that will go out for a corner kick to Tanjong Pagar United. Noraya Noor popping out on the left. Have given themselves every opportunity here through this corner kick. And still Aerion, sensing a danger, have every player back bar Chris Yip-Oh. the ball in. It's a good one. Bouncing and bobbling. His opportunity. A fantastic save by Pamela Kong. Who else? Once again. It was Nadra Akila with the strike. The danger wasn't cleared from this corner. It fell kindly, didn't it? Pamela Kong coming out strong. Here's Nadra once again. And they're smelling perhaps that a goal is on the horizon here. Tanjong Pagar. It's a good ball out. Pamela Kong coming out. And she is the main reason now why it is still 0-0. Keeping a side in this. Oh, that's a loose ball. Monden was sniffing around for danger. And she's onside here, and now the opportunity for the counter. A strike on goal, parried away by Beatrice Tan. And cleared by Imai Nagomi. They're just switching off there. And Tanjong Pagar United, and the crowd certainly enjoyed that one. It was Dominguez. Did seem to run out of steam, but got the strike on goal. Beatrice Tan doing what every good goalkeeper should do in palming it away from danger. Ball into the area. Only as far as Naraya Noor. It's one back. Still in possession, the team in blue. Tan's ball into the area. Cut out. And picked up here by Tanjong Pagar. It's a loose ball. They have to do some defending here. They're trying to force their way through. Anywhere will do for Tanjong Pagar United, and still in possession, but still Aerion. Shazwani takes a touch. It's a good ball. Oh, that's a foul. Well, no, says the referee. There seemed to be a heavy challenge on Dominguez. Just come to life. Beg your pardon, it was Norizati, wasn't it? And Imai Nagomi gets the benefit of the doubt. Game exploding into life in the past 5 minutes. Shazwani's ball cleared by Alyssa Diana, who took a heavy knock. And she's down, and she's a substitute, remember. I beg your pardon, it wasn't Alyssa Diana. It was Nadra Akila, and they won't want her to come off with an injury. Has been the brightest spark so far for Tanjong Pagar United. Down the left. Just shaking it off, and good to see that she's able to continue here. Here's Sharon Tan with the throw. Looking for Dominguez. Unable to keep that in play. 10 minutes to go till the break. Still Tanjong Pagar United 0. Still Aerion FC 0. In this Women's Challenge Cup Final 2019. And Tanjong Pagar United looking the likely to score, but still Aerion with perhaps the best chance of the game through Stephanie Dominguez. And here they are on the attack once again. Beatrice Tan coming out sharply and gathers the ball. Nurul Fatin. Good ball out to Denise Chua, who can't keep possession. Zana's ball out. It's intercepted. And here's an opportunity for Mondan! Just wide. Oh, it opened up so beautifully for her. Just past the post, and they can't take advantage of that, Tanjong Pagar United. Good challenge, ball first by Imai Nagomi. And here's an early opportunity. Well, didn't catch it cleanly, didn't she? Another strike. I'm just taking pot shots. Pamela Kong, in the mood she's in, will need something very, very special to beat her. Good header by Alyssa Diana. Oh no, free kick. The referee letting things go, and well, it's good to see as long as there's consistency for both sides. We don't mind a physical battle in a game of football, don't we? It is a contact sport. It's Malavika. I'm trying to keep that in. And doing decently there. Stephanie Dominguez just apologizing. I think it did catch her opponent on the head. Good skill initially. And on the follow through, well, the knee did come in contact with Manawi Fukuzawa. And the physio has been called on. Hopefully nothing too serious for a Japanese midfielder. Samawira Basri, the head coach of Tanjong Pagar United, former Singapore international, in discussion there with Nurul Fatin, I believe it was. Well, the stretcher being called on for some reason. No one's down, so a detour back. And the biggest cheer of the day goes to the stretcher bearers. And back to the action on the pitch, and go out for a goal kick. Well, still Aerion will be the happier of the two teams, I'm sure, holding out under the pressure of Tanjong Pagar United. Noraya. It's a good turn. Noraya no with a strike. And again, good positioning by Pamela Kong. At least half a dozen shots on target by Tanjong Pagar United. Again, good reading of the game. Causing their own problems, didn't they? Nurul Fatin. Alyssa's ball. Here was the early opportunity. Look at this piece of skill. Confident enough to take it on her left foot. On the other end, it's good skill by Dominguez. Nadra to Mondan. And they can't find their way past that back four. Still Aerion. Alyssa. Beg your pardon, Nurul Fatin. Alyssa, of course, at left back. Angeline Chua looking for runners, and that's a good ball. If she can get on the end of this. Oh, Beatrice Tan taking a touch first. They look dangerous on the counter, and if they do get it right, you do sense you just need one opportunity to get a goal here. It's an awkward one. They haven't dealt with it convincingly. Here's Dominguez in possession, comes back and plays it to Norliana. Tan to Dominguez, another good turn. Gets away from her marker, cuts inside. Looking for options here, Dominguez. That's fantastic play. Mira. Out wide, the option is Chris Yip, who's offside. Flag is up. And the fans not happy with that decision. Pleasing on the eye, that's for sure, by still Aerion. Not done well coming out from defense. Tanjong Pagar United, not for the first time today, they've given the ball away cheaply from a defensive free kick. Liana, picked up here by Nadra. Alyssa to Fukuzama. Tan shielding the ball from Nadra. Nadra not giving out the fight. Kong has to be careful with the clearance. Fukuzawa. Well, her center is picked up by Angeline Chua. Good reading by Nagomi. Here's another opportunity. Will she go for goal? Second bite of the cherry. Third bite of the cherry, perhaps. Well defended by still Aerion. Shouts for handball, not given by the ref. A minute to go of the half. Here's Chris Yip, a sloppy pass, and perhaps one final opportunity here for Tanjong Pagar United. Noraya losing the physical battle against Angeline Chua. Chris Yip, good turn. That was good defending there by the captain, Noraya Noor. And the fourth official with the board. There'll be an additional minutes at the end of this first half. Fukuzama. Nadra. It's Fukuzawa once again. An opportunity here, perhaps. Fukuzawa. But again, can't find a way past that still Aerion defense. Fatin Akila will play it back here to Beatrice Tan. And that might be that for the first half here at the Singapore National Stadium. Well, there have been chances in this match. More so for Tanjong Pagar than still Aerion, but it has been even enough. You wouldn't say one team has ran away with that first half. And that's why at halftime here in the Women's Challenge Cup final of 2019, it's been tense. So far, both teams having the chances, but no breakthrough just yet. At halftime here at the Singapore National Stadium, Tanjong Pagar United 0, still Aerion FC 0. Welcome back to the National Stadium. There has been a change for still Aerion and Sarah Sidborn, who cut an isolated figure in that first half. Didn't get much change out of Imai Nagomi and Fatin Akila. Well, she has been replaced by number 9, Danelle Tan. And still Aerion will kick things off here in the second half in the blue. Tanjong Pagar United in the red. Still Aerion attacking from left to right. So 2 changes so far, 1 for each side. Early on, Sharda Parshan was replaced by Alyssa Diana. Still 0-0. Haven't seen the breakthrough yet. Remember, if the scores are level after 90, we will go to extra time. And then perhaps the dreaded penalty shootout. Oh no, Tanjong Pagar United will fancy their chances. Of course, their route to the final saw them take part in a penalty shootout in the semi-final against Home United. It ended 0-0 there. And they came away 4-1 winners through the penalty shootouts. Still Aerion, in their semi-final, they came out as 1-0 winners against Tiong Bahru. Now here is Noraya Noor. She's just popping up. And here she is once again, looking for the player in the middle. No one reading the situation. And still Aerion try to play their way out, but there's good defending by Alyssa Diana. It's a good ball, or at least it looked like a good ball for Nadra Akila, who had several chances in the first half and the likeliest source of goals for Tanjong Pagar United. Last touch of a red shirt, and still Aerion will just push up. It's Sharon Tan. Good work here by Dominguez. Finding a way to the substitute, Danelle. Just couldn't bring the ball with her. And Fatin playing out right to Alyssa. Noraya. That's good football. Nadra. Oh, fantastic football. And they've worked it really, really well here to the right. They just couldn't keep it in play there. It was good football in the end. Denise Chua is failing to keep that in play. We've seen bits and pieces by both sides. It just needs to click really, really well. And good interception by Farhana. That was a big midfield battle in the beginning of this second half. There's a good ball out. Dominguez will keep this in play. One player to choose in the area. It was Danelle Tan, but good reading of the game by Beatrice. Mondon is out-muscled there by Sharon Tan. Dominguez once again has got more involved as the game has worn on. Here's Nadra Akila. It's a poor ball. Fukuzawa. Farhana. Oh, this second half riddled with poor passes. Oh, that's dangerous play. And now a chance for the counter. Noraya Noor in the area. Noraya cuts onto the left. Shazwani came diving in. Has to be careful making that kind of challenge in the penalty area. Farhana will take the corner for Tanjong Pagar United. An outswinger. Well, 5 players in the area. Just lurking outside is Nurul Fatin. Hit it away. Ball put back into the danger area. And coming out to claim it is Pamela Kong. Now, it's a good ball. Good goalkeeping by Beatrice. Well, we've seen performance so far by both goalkeepers. Have looked really, really solid. And comfortable on the ball as well, and that's good to see as a goalkeeper. Alyssa Stroh, well in by Malavika. Chris Yip Orr's ball to Danelle was cut out. Once again, Denise Chua unable to keep that in. Shazwani. That's good play by Norizati. Here's Angeline Chua. The ball out wide here to Dominguez. And plays it back to Sharon Tan. Looking for the run of a teammate. Does well to keep it in play, Dominguez. Liana. And back to her central defender, Malavika. But that's cut out here. Crunching tackle. Still with Tanjong Pagar. Farhana, that was a strike on goal, took the deflection. Mondin. Farhana once again, we have another goal. Did it come off the hand? No, says the ref. Good challenge, that's a fair one. And still with Tanjong Pagar. Nice slick football. Oh, Mondin could have taken a shot. Elects to find Nadra. Muscles her opponent, good strength. Dominguez. Now charging down the right, Dominguez. Getting a little feisty out there, it's good to see. Taking a time. Well, the press is on. And just clears. Ball out of touch, Pamela Kong. It's more like it by Tanjong Pagar United. Alyssa, the free player is Fukuzawa. Well, still in play. Nadra will keep this in play. Onto her right foot. A trusty right foot with the skill. Sticking to a task is Sharon Tan. Good to see sportsmanship. And here's that piece of skill here by Nadra Akila. Whoops, see you later. But good defending, good recovery by Sharon Tan. And here's a corner for Tanjong Pagar, taken by the captain, Noraya Noor. Straight onto the goalkeeper. Palms it away. Oh, that's a late tackle. A bit of argy-bargy. Oh, so late. It was almost Deepavali there. By Nurul Fatin, and she gets a yellow card. Palmed away, and naughty challenge this was. Oh, nowhere close. Of course, as every footballer should, pleading her innocence. That's good reading once again by Nur Farhana. So sharp into the challenge. Nice little step over as well. And the drag back. And with the pass to Mondan. Well, did come off the hand. Benefit of the doubt. And that will go out for a goal kick. Nice flick. And they're on the charge. Tanjong Pagar. Fukuzawa. Can she find the free player? They do, and they get the goal. Yuki Mondan breaks the deadlock for Tanjong Pagar United. And every single player coming to congratulate her. It's great work, pressing really high up. And they make still Aerion pay for defensive sloppiness. It was a nice flick on, charging into the area of Fukuzawa. And Mondan, left all alone, wasn't the cleanest of finishes, but it did the job past Pamela Kong. So 11 minutes into the second half, the deadlock is finally broken through Yuki Mondan. Set up by Fukuzawa, and of course, let's not forget the role Norayano played in that goal with the nice little back heel. This was a late change. It was a follow through, wasn't it? Just catching the head of Nadra Akila. Farhana to deliver. Lofted into the area. She got a head in front of her opponent there. It was Denise Chua. And they look the likelier on the two teams to score the next goal here, Tanjong Pagar. Ball down the line for Dominguez. Tries to get a hit of Alyssa. She does, Dominguez. Just running out of room, running out of ideas. Oh, they can't lose it there. There's Noraya. There's a good ball. She's onside here, Nadra. She can't keep it in play. Sharon Tan. Free player in the middle of the park is Liana. Nice possession by still Aerion, but I need to push up. Not going to hurt Tanjong Pagar United from there. Nagomi. Looking for the goal scorer, Mondon. I should put the pressure on here, Mondon. Oh, it's good football. It's calm defending by Mira Ruzana. Needs to release it. Back to the keeper, Pamela Kong. And if still Aerion are to be the champions of the Women's Challenge Cup. Oh, that's a good ball. It's good covering. That's good covering in the end by Nurul Fatin, I believe. It's another ball looking for the run. And the Neltan having the same problem as Sarah Sidbon in the first half, just not getting the service. And just from that cheer that came up from that attack, you do feel that the crowd are with still Aerion here. Beatrice Tan will have another go at this. This kick here. Assessing her options. Comes off Noraya Noor. Ball down the left. Nadra Akila showed some interest and then decided just a little too far for her. Malavika. Looking for that late run from Danelle Tan, who's just hanging around the two centre backs. Farhana has been solid in midfield so far. Malavika's clearance. Down the channel. Decent ball. Will give something for Danelle to chase. It's calm defending in the end by Tanjong Pagar. Good skill by Nadra. She's been fantastic today. Nice little touch. And there's onside here, Tanjong Pagar. Well, they worked it brilliantly between Nadra, Fukuzawa and Noraya Noor. They are cutting still Aerion apart. Nice little flick there by Fukuzawa. Noraya. Well, you can see what she was trying to do, just curl it into the far post. But Nadra Akila, the Faris Ramli equivalent of women's football. And here she is once again. Commentator's curse in effect. Clearance there by Angeline Chua. Well, still Aerion still have 2 changes to make. They only have 4 players on the bench. Already made 1 change. There is the referee for today, Abhirami Naidu. Dominguez showing a little bit of aggression. Well, maybe more than just a little. Farhana. Well, being stopped in the tracks by Sharon Tan. Flick on there by Noraya. Loose ball to Nadra. Looking for Nur Farhana. Still Aerion. It's a good ball to Danelle. Decent touch as well. And she wins the free kick for her side. Just too tight on the challenge there was Imai Nagomi. Quickly taken free kick. Stephanie Dominguez wasn't ready for that, but she wins it back. Dominguez in the area. The cutback cleared by Fukuzawa. Only as far as Nadra. And cuts inside. That's a good ball to Farhana. And here is Denise Chua. Oh, Denise Chua looks to be tiring and tiring badly. Monden to Nurul Fatin. Back to Chua. Here's Fatin. Fukuzawa. Good possession by the team in red. Fukuzawa with the header. Just clutching her calf and, well, hopefully it's not a pulled muscle and just cramp. It is a big pitch here at the National Stadium. It does look to be cramped for Fukuzawa. They're not putting the ball out of play yet, still Aerion. They're going on the attack, and here's Danelle who's offside. And they've been looking for that all second half long. It's not over yet. That ball is always on for Danelle Tan. Looking for the ball in between the defense. Good ball by Angeline Chua. A good line, you have to say, by Tanjong Pagar United. Well, what do you do if you are James Haggerty? He does have Anne-Marie Chua. There's a forward to call on. The other two players, Lutfia Hana Nazri is a goalkeeper and Nur Faradilla Rafidi is a midfielder. So the obvious option is Anne-Marie Chua. And Tanjong Pagar United temporarily down to 10 players. It's a good ball. Nadra in a foot race. It's Sharon Tan who does well. Back to Pamela Kong. Oh, that's picked up here by Nur Farhana. And they win the corner. And good news for Tanjong Pagar United as Fukuzawa is back on the pitch. Well, they can play short here if they want. Noraya. Good ball into Fukuzawa. Control. It was Nur Farhana, wasn't it? And Oh, disappointing delivery. Malavika to Sharon Tan. Well, Tanjong Pagar United won't mind this one bit. Putting on a press. Nurul Fatin. Nagomi. It's a dummy by Noraya Farhana. Mondon. Still Yuki Mondon, forcing a way through Yuki Mondon. Still alive. Alarm bells for still Aerion to get it away. Here's Dominguez. Gets the luck of the bounce. It's a high line and they've worked it well here. And still Aerion can't capitalize. And once again, great defending by Tanjong Pagar United. It was Fatin Akila. And now they are on the counter. Fukuzawa going it alone to Nadra. Just ahead of Noraya Noor. They can't close it out. Great entertainment here at the Singapore National Stadium for the watching crowd. Shazwani. Well, it's all about the physical aspect as well as the mental aspect right now. I'm sure there are plenty of tired legs on this big occasion. I'm sure not many of them have played on as big a stage as this. Well, James Haggerty calling a substitute back. And they're going to make a second change. Still Aerion. Still Aerion, still believing that they can get an equalizer. Nadra battling away with Angeline Chua. Amala Vika. It's a good ball. Pamela Kong claims it just on the edge. Mira. Now here is Dominguez. Decent ball, looking for the player at the back post. Top goalkeeping by Beatrice Tan. And still Aerion about to bring on Noor Faradila. And here is that ball out to Dominguez. It's a decent ball in. But great goalkeeping. Sharp off the line, Beatrice Tan. Malavika. Number 14 is Noor Liana, who has put in a shift in midfield. Mira is looking for the run of Chris Yip Aw, who has been quiet in the second half. Captain play by Chris Yip Aw. Liana. Confident on the ball. It's broken to a still Aerion player. Dominguez screaming for the ball. Has she the pace to get on the end of that? No is the answer. No Faradila has been on the touchline for what seems like an age. Oh, she'll come on now. And she will replace Norliana. Well, that's the second change for still Aerion. Referee pulls play back for the earlier challenge. And 15 minutes left of this final. 15 minutes for still Aerion to do something that no other team has done so far in this Women's Challenge Cup final. In this Women's Challenge Cup season, I beg your pardon. And that is score against Tanjong Pagar. Scored 11 goals so far, have not conceded any. Monden's layoff isn't the best. Here's Danelle. I just sense there will be one big chance coming up for still Aerion. It's if they can take it or not. Captain play here by Denise Chua. Monden with a tired challenge. Still Aerion on the attack, given away by Mira. And there's Samawira Basri on the verge of completing a double for Tanjong Pagar United this season. Farhana. Still with Farhana. Denise. A strike coming in. Oh, almost caught out. Pamela Kong. It was Fukuzawa, I believe. Was bobbling after this clearance. Fukuzawa. Good technique in the end. There's Nadra, who has been my player of the match so far. He's been outstanding down the left. Oh, Farhana has been decent as well. Loose touch. He's a substitute. No Faradila. Again, Nadra. Some silky footwork. And almost using a national stadium as a dance floor. And Sharon Tan will remember no Nadra Akila. Look at that. Had to deal with that the entire match. It's Noraya Noor. There's 3 players in the area to attack this. They haven't committed much forward, and why should they? Farhana tries to escape from Dominguez. The clearance. Kept in play by Danelle. Flag is up. Just couldn't keep it in play. You know, tough match here. It's top class entertainment at the Singapore National Stadium. Great advertisement for women's football here in Singapore. There's some players to watch out for, of course. Good defending by Fukuzawa. And she's been in the wars in this match, and that's another scar I'm sure she will gratefully take if they do end up with the trophy. And look at that, closing down in the 80th minute. A great fitness level there by Manawi Fukuzawa. Malavika's clearance. Anywhere will do for Nagomi. It's an awkward one. And here's Fukuzawa once again. The clock is ticking. 10 minutes to go. Yuki Monden goal after 56 minutes separating the two sides. Oh, they've done well. Oh, again, the ball just out of play. So frustrating. And Fukuzawa, I believe. Oh, it's not Fukuzawa. It might be the goal scorer, Yuki Monden. And that can only be cramp. And Malavika as well receiving treatment. Of course, these players, not professionals. This isn't their day job, but they've put on a real spectacle for the watching crowd. Decent size here at the Singapore National Stadium. Close to 500. Still Aerion with 8 minutes to save this final. These two teams will of course meet each other next season in the Women's Premier League. Top three promoted from the Women's National League to the top tier. Tanjong Pagar and Still Aerion. Two teams of those three. Tanjong Pagar the champions of the National League. Still Aerion third. Has been a grueling match and just tired bodies all around the pitch. Fans hoping for perhaps last minute drama in this final to send this game to extra time. Of course, we will see 15 minutes each way if it does go to extra time. It'll be a real treat for fans of the women's game to extend this final a little longer. Well, not if you are Tanjong Pagar United, of course. You want to close this out. It's Fukuzawa. It's a good ball. There's good work here by Denise Chua, looking for options in the area, cleared by Malavika. Well, still Aerion, the injured player being stretched off. No sign of a substitute. A strange one. Well, still Aerion do have another option off the bench. But they have not made a change here, and they're playing with 10 players. It's open up here for Nadra Akila. Well, Danelle Tan was stretched off. It didn't seem like she was likely to come back on, but she is. And she'll be crucial in the last 4 minutes or so. Fukuzawa battling away. Oh, Norizati, I think, just had enough of that by Manawi Fukuzawa. A good shielding. Oh, look at this swipe here. And that's just frustration. Lucky to escape without a yellow card. This will just eat into the clock here and will favor Tanjong Pagar United, who might look to make a late change here. Oh, Fukuzawa dragging herself off the pitch. I think she's had enough. Well, the Aerion fans getting louder, but just as much as the team, their cheers have run out of steam. Or perhaps one final opportunity. Tanjong Pagar United do look the stronger, the fitter. And they're going to make a change. Tan Xinyi is getting ready. Fukuzawa. Her game looked to be over. Now she's back on the pitch. It's Faradila. Angeline Chua. Denise Chua down with cramp. Still Aerion looking for the breakthrough. Here's Fukuzawa, who will kick that out of play, so Denise Chua can receive treatment. And this will just add on to added time, of course. Just the one goal separating the two sides. Will we see late drama? Well, how many minutes of added time? That is the big question. Denise Chua really struggling there. The ball breaks to Fukuzawa. No one up front. Farhana will hold on to the ball as long as possible. Once the free kick doesn't get it. Nadra down the left. The ball doesn't reach her. Here is Nadra. Fantastic footwork once again. But no foul, says the ref. 4 minutes of added time. 4 minutes to save this for still Aerion. Can they force a dramatic equalizer? Alyssa has done well coming on as a substitute very, very early on. Fukuzawa. No free kick. Well, she finally gets it. Sharon Tan given a runaround today by Nadra. And then here, Fukuzawa. No foul there. Ball didn't go out. Just stop play. Noraya no, being told by Samawira Basri, put it in the corner. Or not. They're going for it all the way through, and perhaps they wish they put it in the corner. Shazwani. Chris Yip. Oh. Oh, it's fantastic play. Considering the circumstances, it's given away though. Noraya. Farhana. Fukuzawa. Denise Chua. Corner flag time. Well, needing 3 players to get it away. Not long to go. Well, this game being played at the wrong end of the pitch as far as still Aerion are concerned. Fukuzawa. Well, Denise Chua has had enough. Fukuzawa. It's not really any real effort by still Aerion to win that. Well, they're trying to make a sub here. And referee Abhirami Naidu hasn't seen it. And here is the substitution. Tan Xinyi will replace Denise Chua, who's already off the pitch. One final opportunity perhaps. Alyssa with the clearance. And it's a tired pass by Nurul Fatin. Last chance saloon. Chris Yip gets ahead. And can she get a good cross? It's a decent ball into the area. What a save! Well, I'm not sure if she got enough contact there Nor Faradila, substitution. Well, here's Chris Yip. Oh, she needed a good cross. She got a good cross. And it was the save, wasn't it? And that's why she's the national team goalkeeper. Back to live action. Anywhere will do. And that's it. They've held on. Tanjong Pagar United is just taken the one goal after 56 minutes by Yuki Monden to seal the title and to seal the double for Tanjong Pagar United. And their fans ecstatic. They've come away as winners here. They are the Women's Challenge Cup champions of 2019. By 1-0. Tanjong Pagar United, champions of the Women's National League, now champions of the Cup. It's been a dream season for the Jaguars, and Samawira Basri has led his side well. Stay tuned for the prize presentation. Cheeky little dance there was as well by the coaching staff. A reminder, the final score here at the National Stadium for the Women's Challenge Cup final. Tanjong Pagar United 1, still Aerion 0. First of all, how proud are you of the team?
Very, very proud of my team. Very proud of my team. They deserve it. They deserve it. They work very, very hard from the start until the end. Well done, guys.
Did you expect to win the double coming into the new season?
No, we don't expect that. But like I said, it's been 3 years coaching the guys. But like I said, I'm very, very proud of them.
Nuria, how proud are you leading this team?
Super, super proud. We started with the league. We won the National League. Till today, we have not considered any goal. Clean sheet, marvellous effort by my defenders, and I'm so happy we finally won the Challenge Cup. Thank you.
You did come in as favourites. You did beat still Aerion 4-0 earlier on, but how much of a tough fight was it today?
No, it's so much more difficult. I mean, I think the venue, I can hear Aerion all the way being chanted by the fans, and I know maybe for some reason they are more favourites than us, but it was us against the world. We had all the belief in the coach, in the management, in each other, and we finished the job. Yeah, that's all.
Where does this rank in your coaching career?
What?
Where does this rank in your coaching career?
Never knows, Only God knows, Only God knows.
He's a happy man, he's a happy man.
Of course, you've now been promoted as well to the Premier League next season. What are the targets now?
If you can win it, then why not? Anything is possible. Really, anything is possible. As long as you put your mind to it and as long as you're willing to work as a team from day one. Anything is possible.
Congratulations and enjoy tonight.
Thank you.
That's a wrap for this episode of One Play Classic. Do remember to stay tuned to One Play Sports as we continue our efforts to create heroes and connect communities. Remember to follow us on our social media channels, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram and Twitter for the latest updates. We'll see you next time.